Yo, what's good, y'all? Whoa, the voice cracked to start the video. But we got EVO coming up, y'all, starting Friday, August 1st, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. And it runs until, I think that Friday it runs until top 8. Yeah, so top 24 is at 5 p.m. Eastern that day. So 1 p.m. Eastern to probably around like 7 p.m. Eastern is when it ends on Friday. And then Saturday top 8 is at 1 p.m. Eastern, August 2nd. Now, the way EVO works is there's 8 official games, and the top 4 entrants, they get to end on Sunday. They go all 3 days. The bottom 4 enter games, they end on Saturday. So I don't think I need to tell y'all that MK is in that bottom 4. I believe we're actually last as far as entrants go. Yeah, y'all, but let's check out these pools, y'all. So this is the last demigod event of the season. Obviously, the most like well-known open tournament in the FGC, and so it's gonna be fun, y'all. Maybe the last time MK1 is a main game there. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how next year plays out with like a new NRS game and all that. So this first pool we have Dialogue. So Dialogue is like 14th in points right now. He needs to climb a few spots. So this is pretty much do or die for him. There is still versus fighting after this, which is like a combatant event. But like he's not gonna be able to get enough points of that to qualify. He needs to do good here or go to LCQ. But obviously, with all the points he's already got, doing better here is what he wants to do, right? And then you have Scar in here. Not really sure if Scar plays. Enzo, one of the best Quans, actually got 9th at EVO last year. Fluff, really good Takeda. Let's just scroll through these pools. How do I get to the next pool? Do I have to? Am I zoomed in or something? What is going on? Oh, here's the thing. Okay. All right, Snake Doe in this pool. So Snake Doe needs some points. He's in better shape than Dialogue. Like he's basically qualified, but he needs to do decent here. One of the best Havoc players from Chile. Guamo, same situation as Scar. I don't really know if he plays much. Joystick, really good Rain and Lou player. Striker, I believe Striker plays Conan. If y'all remember, Striker won that like regional event early on where like Punk went. It was like him and Punk in grand finals. He played Havoc. Punk was playing Osher. Remember that? So yeah, he's still around. I think he plays Conan, but we'll see. Got John Wick in there. Hell yeah. Let's keep scrolling on through. I haven't looked at these pools yet. Gambler in there. Gambler not in very good shape to make the finale. He would need to have like a top 4 result here, but we'll see what he can do. We'll see. These nuts in your mouth is one of his early opponents, so that's troublesome. Got Reckless there, who's a pretty solid player. Eggshell, dang, we might be looking at the Gambler and Eggshell run back. Dude, that might feed families, y'all. All right, we have Zeus. Zeus is already qualified for Final Combat. He won the Brazil regional. So he's just here for the prize pool. He's here for the clout. He's here to leave no fucking doubt. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Obviously, Zeus was on the loose at EVO last year. He got 3rd, only losing to Sonic and Nicolas, right? Yeah, yeah. And then we got Wound Cowboy. Wound Cowboy, obviously OG of the scene. We'll see what he can do. Got Vanity in there. On to the next one, like Jay Z. Or we got Rewind. Rewind's basically secured now as far as Final Combat goes. So he's just playing for for the prize pool, for the money, for the clout, to leave it no fucking doubt. Got Big Zo in there. Big Zo, a good katana player. Sweat MD was actually pretty good at MK11. I don't know who he plays on this game, though. Busman, very good Havoc player. Sizoth, I forget who Sizoth plays. I don't think it's Reptile. I think he's one of those guys who has the name of a character, but doesn't even play him. Straight fraud watch. We got Prox, the winner of Blink Respawn here. I think Prox is. I'm not sure if he's guaranteed for Final Combat yet. Maybe he is after that win. I don't know actually for sure. But regardless, he's here at EVO trying to do well. Former EVO champion. And then we got Cocoa Butter, good Oscar player. Big Boy, I don't think Big Boy really plays this game. B Wood in there. B Wood, obviously, very good Shao. Very good streamer as well. Poseidon, very good reptile. One of the few, the Proud the Marines reptiles still around. A pretty interesting pool there. We got Kale, one CEO, one online NA West, beat Sonic twice. He's just having a goated year right now. And he's already qualified because of NA West, but like I said, trying to get that money, trying to get that clout, trying to leave no fucking doubt, you know? So there we go. And then we have Joestar, who I think is pretty good. All those guys with the Sin tag are pretty good. Got Hayate. Now, Hayate hasn't done much in this game, but obviously he has a great legacy as an NRS player. And he has like some of the most EVO medals. So he knows how to show up and have that EVO aura. And then we have Red Nose, who was really good at this game year one, but I'm not sure what he's really doing with the game this year. He is going to EVO though, so we shall see. Then we got Eevee in there, Natara player. All right, on to the next one. How many pools are there? Sheesh McGeesh. Lavender Rain. Lavender Rain's actually on the bubble to qualify. He needs to do well here. So that's interesting to see. Pure, great player. Zanzoom, pretty good player. Linkiness, pretty good player. So that's a pretty sack pool right there. Gonna try to run through these quicker. Javier, same thing as Lavender. Javier, Lavender, and Dialog are all like right outside of qualification right now. They all need a big Evo to make it into Final Combat. You got Xander in there, Rio. Okay, try to get through these quick. You got Han over here. Han's pretty much out of it as far as qualifying, but you know, doing well at Evo would still be nice. I believe he's already signed up for LCQ. You have Alex's Nasty, who I think is a Cyrax. You have D-Lo, who I believe is an Atara, a good one. And then this player right here, he's like the best Sub-Zero, right? He's that guy that beat Sikander in the mirror. But apparently he can't go. Apparently he wasn't able to get his visa. So this pool is actually looking pretty good for Dark Elite over here. Who's a really good Astra. Let's look at these last few pools. Okay, Gur in here. Gur's basically guaranteed, I think, for Final Combat, but, you know, Gur's passionate and he's ready. And then we have Dexy, great Molina, one of the best Molinas. Wits, great Raiden player, still sticking out with Raiden. Queen plays actually really good Sindel. So this is a little stack side we got right here. Yeah, y'all, a little stack side. Ricky in there. But this side's looking like Gur's side, to be honest. Oh, Layrock's down there. Pretty good Havoc, but I would definitely favor Gur against anyone on that side. Killer Shinnok. Okay, Mike Terlansky. Whoa. Venus. Pulse. Okay, okay. Okay, this is a little stack side we got over here. Okay. So Mike and... Dude, Mike Terlinsky's got a hard path here. Venus, who's pretty decent. And then Killer Shinnok just to make it out pulls. I wonder what Shinnok's using. I know he was using T1000. But he wasn't doing too well with him, so I don't know. Maybe he's taking him out. We'll see. And then we have Pulse over here. So, okay. Interesting little pull. Interesting. God, there's so many of these. Oh, we have Connie, who is probably the favorite to win Evo. If not Connie, then Sonic. Zesquill, Too Easy. Mike Liu. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I would say Connie's one of the like top 2 or 3 favorites to win Evo. And then we have Kukui, the brother of Mighty and Just, trying to make one last run here. We got Lake, we got Gummy, we got Mike Garza. Ooh, we got Hourglass. I would actually say Hourglass, one of those like top 4 or 5 favorites to win Evo. Like if you had to list 4 or 5 players that you think could win, especially if we're not talking just Sonic, if we have to name people that aren't Sonic. If we have to name one person that's not Sonic or Connie, I might say Hourglass, to be honest. You know, there's the Chillans as well, but yeah, Hourglass he's a dog. He's been cooking online. He's been cooking. He's a fucking dog. All right, we got Nicolas over here. We got Trillion. Very good Rain. Ghost. I don't think Ghost really plays this. Yeah, and that's a cool little match to get out pulls. Trillion and Nicolas. Fulada. I think he's still in Natara. Perfect Shinny. Really good Melina player. Okay. Nice little pool there. Nice little pool there. Okay. All right, now we got Conqueror. Now Conqueror almost made Final Combat. He almost won the Brazil regional with Kenshi, but he wasn't able to win. He got second. He's pretty much out of it. He would need to win EVO or LCQ, but he's here. He's trying, you know. Then we got Gengar. Got another sim player. We actually got 2 sim players in this pool. They're all really good players, so expect to maybe see some upsets from them. Then we got Sano, who I believe is an Ashra. Okay, moving on. Okay, we got Sonic. We got Menzo. Now, I'm not sure. I remember playing Menzo a bit on MKX. That's the last time I remember playing him in an NRS game. Alcatraz, same thing. I'm not really sure if he plays this game. And then we have Michael Seraphan, who is honestly, like, skill-wise, you just play him online and stuff. I would say he's just as good as Gur with Gearus. Now, obviously, you can't say he's as good as Gur with Gearus because he doesn't have the results to back it up. But to his credit, he's only really went to Combo Breaker lately, and him and Gur got the same placement. And he's definitely looking to have a big breakout performance here at EVO. He's really good. He's got a tough little path, though. Really tough path. He's got Euphoring in pulls, Euphoring very good. And then he's got Sonic right out of pulls. So he's definitely, you know, got an opportunity to prove he's the Mag Daddy Gearus, because this is a tough path right here, y'all. Sheesh McGeesh. But yeah, it's gonna be it for the video, y'all. So Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern is when EVO starts. It's gonna run that day until about 7 p.m. Eastern. And then Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern is the conclusion of MK1 EVO. We're going to see who makes Final Combat, all that good stuff. And yeah, later, y'all. Much love.